We have been using the Saramonic Blink500 B2 Plus for quite a while now, and it has quietly become our default pick for most shoots. It feels reliable, consistent, and just easy to trust. But recently, the Hollyland LARK A1 Mini Duo caught our attention with how small it is. Almost unusually small, so it made us pause a bit. Could something this compact actually fit into the same workflow, or even replace what we have been using daily? That is what we want to find out today. Let's start with the Saramonic Blink500 B2 Plus. The first thing that stands out is not necessarily size. It is the feeling of completeness. The charging case has a little bit of substance to it. Not heavy in a bad way, it simply feels like a proper kit. You open the lid and everything has its place. The receiver sits neatly in the center. The transmitters are organized on either side and even the magnets feel deliberate. Then you pull everything out and immediately notice something practical. Both the transmitters and receiver have clips. That may sound like a small detail, but if you work around cameras often, you know how useful that can be. The receiver can clip onto a camera strap, onto a rig, onto a pocket. The transmitters attach easily and feel secure. The overall build feels sturdy. Nothing rattles. Nothing feels fragile. Then we move to the Hollyland LARK A1 Mini Duo. And honestly, the first reaction is usually the same. This thing is tiny. Not small for a wireless microphone. Tiny. The transmitters almost disappear in your hand. At around 8 grams, they are incredibly light, and because of that, they almost disappear when attached to clothing. The charging case is also compact, and Hollyland uses a magnetic docking system for each transmitter. The magnets are surprisingly strong. Once they snap into place, they stay there confidently, so right away the personalities become clear. The Saramonic feels like a miniature professional audio kit. The Hollyland feels like something built around convenience and portability above everything else. Both systems record at 48 kHz and 24-bit. However, once recordings are brought into an editor, differences start appearing. The B2 Plus produces a fuller voice. There is more body in the lower mids. Dialogue feels slightly richer, and there is less background hiss in quieter environments. Part of that comes from its stronger signal-to-noise performance. Saramonic rates it above 80 decibels, which is noticeably higher than Hollyland's rating. Now, on the other hand, the LARK A1 is not bad at all. In fact, for its price, it is surprisingly capable. However, the sound signature tends to be a little thinner. Voices remain clear, but they sometimes lack the weight and presence that the Saramonic naturally captures. For social media content, casual vlogs, and everyday creator work, many people may never notice. But if you regularly work with interviews, documentaries, client videos, or longer form content, the difference becomes easier to appreciate. Of course, audio quality is not only about quiet rooms. Most of us record around traffic, air conditioners, cafes, crowds, and all the random noises life throws at us. And this is where the two systems take different paths. Hollyland gives you 3 levels of noise cancellation. It is simple, quick, and easy to understand. You choose the strength you need and keep recording. For casual creators, that simplicity is genuinely useful. The B2 Plus takes a slightly more technical approach. You get selectable noise cancellation modes, but you also get low-cut filters at 75 Hz and 150 Hz. Wind rumble, traffic vibration, and low-frequency clutter can be reduced before the audio ever reaches your editing software. The B2 Plus includes an OLED display on the receiver. Battery levels, gain settings, recording modes, everything is visible instantly. There is also real-time headphone monitoring through the receiver. For camera operators, interview shooters, and event coverage, that is a very reassuring feature. The LARK A1 takes the opposite route. No display. Mostly LED indicators. Instead, Hollyland relies on app integration through LARK Sound. The app works well and offers useful control over gain, EQ, and reverb settings. However, it does mean you occasionally need your phone to check details that the Saramonic shows immediately. Battery life is where Saramonic really stands out. The transmitters last up to 20 hours, which easily covers long shoots like weddings, travel work, or full-day events without stress. The receiver also goes up to around 16 hours. The LARK A1 is still decent at about 9 hours, but it is clearly in a shorter use category. Hollyland's case helps a lot by extending total runtime, so it works well if you get regular breaks to recharge. But for straight long-form reliability, the B2 Plus feels more solid. After using both systems, we would not really call them direct rivals. The Hollyland LARK. A One Mini Duo feels built for pure portability. It is small, easy to carry, simple to use, and works great for smartphone creators who just want quick, clean audio without thinking too much about setup. The Saramonic Blink500 B2 Plus feels more like a long-term tool. You get fuller audio, stronger control options, better battery life, and extras like safety track, low-cut filter, and OLED monitoring that make it feel more professional. So it is less about which one is better overall and more about what you need. If you want something ultra simple and lightweight, the LARK A1 makes sense. But if you want more control and reliability, the B2 Plus feels like the more complete system. That was all. Thanks for watching. If you found it helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more videos. And don't forget to share your experience in the comments.